My name is Shingo Suehara, 28. I'm currently apprenticing at the well-known Love Koi restaurant. Table 6, order ready.
Wow, Suehara, you're always so fast.
It's all thanks to your leadership. It's been 10 years since I graduated high school. I've grown into a pretty good chef.
I only get to work with you until next month. That was fast.
You really took care of me all this time. I wouldn't have made it this far without you. I was going to leave this place next month and start moving toward owning my own restaurant. My childhood dream of owning my own restaurant, it's finally coming true. What a long journey. I found a location already and spent 10 years saving up. Everything was good.
You're going to be a restaurant owner in a few months.
This was Yuriko Shibamura. We were going home together. She was my 26-year-old fiancée.
Hey, let me choose the interior design like you promised, okay?
I know. You helped me out a lot so far. She helped me find a place for my restaurant. Thanks to her, I was able to find a really good location.
I'll make the wallpaper a bright color and put the gifts I bought at the entrance.
Yuriko was happily imagining things. She must be super excited. I was blessed with a girlfriend that was as happy as I was about my dream coming true. I'm so lucky. Yuriko was deep in her imagination when a car came around the corner. Yuriko, watch out!
Huh?
I rushed to protect her.
Shingo! Shingo, wake up!
I fell after getting hit. I was hit by the car and collapsed on the ground. I slowly drifted out of consciousness.
Shingo! Oh, I'm so glad. You didn't wake up for 3 days, so we were worried. We have to tell your parents you're awake.
When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed. Later, I heard the news from the doctor and my heart sunk. What? My left arm. I can't cook. In the accident, my arm had been crushed by the car's tire. It wasn't just my arm that was crushed. My dreams were too.
I'll take care of all the paperwork and stuff with the restaurant. Just rest.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
No, you protected me. I'm sorry. Also, about the future, I want to think about it.
I knew immediately that she was talking about marriage. Okay. A week later, Yuriko gave me her answer.
Sorry, I can't marry you.
I had predicted this, but actually being told was honestly hard. Okay, I see. Oh well, right? I didn't blame Yuriko. I made my choice in the accident. I wasn't going to force her. I can't be a chef anymore. My dream of owning a restaurant was crushed. I'll be unemployed. I'll be a deadweight if I marry her.
Sorry, really. But
It's okay. If this is your answer, I'll accept it. I'll tell my parents. They'll understand. Our engagement was broken. 2 years passed. Time had stopped for me since that day. There were talks of cooking with a prosthetic arm, but I refused. I knew that the quality would go down. There was no point in serving food that I didn't approve of. It would take years to get used to the arm, too. Starting that along with a new restaurant, it was too much for me. I couldn't do it. My dream was taken from me, and I couldn't even work as a chef. That interview, I failed again. I have to find something. I could survive a few years with my savings and payments from the accident, so that wasn't the issue. I knew I'd just rot if I kept this up, so I tried to find a job. A 30-year-old man with a missing arm who was a hermit for a year. Haha, someone hire me. Before all that, what can I even do now? I have no other skills. Is this rock bottom? Should I just die here in the rain? Just as those self-destructive thoughts were on my mind. What? I saw a young woman collapsed on the ground. What's wrong? We need an ambulance. I ran over to check. She was alive. The woman opened her eyes slightly.
sorry, I just got dizzy. I don't need an ambulance.
But where do you live? I'll take you.
It's near here. Can you take me to Amagai Place?
I lent her my shoulder and took her to Amagai Place. You really don't need to go to the hospital?
I was just a little tired, so I'm okay. Thank you.
You do have crazy dark circles. Is something wrong? She hesitated. Her eyes filled with tears and she opened up.
I'm Moe Amagai. This is the restaurant I inherited from my father. My mom passed away when I was young and my father raised me. He passed away when I was about to graduate from college. I decided to take this place to save it.
It didn't go well?
It was okay the first few years, but after a while, there were less customers. Our regulars stopped coming. The customer base changed. Our sales went down. I don't know how long this place will last.
I see. She had collapsed earlier from the stress and exhaustion. It was going well, but somewhere along the way, it's usually the other way around. Did something happen?
I don't know. Probably because my cooking isn't as good as my dad's. I don't know how to run a business either.
You'd think the first few years would be the hardest then, but that was when it was good. If there's a reason, we could fix it, but if you don't know...
Yeah, I studied business management, but it was no good. I don't know what to do.
She started crying. I knew all too well how it felt to lose your restaurant. Can I use the kitchen? I'll make you porridge.
What? You helped me. I owe you already.
It's okay. My arm is like this, but I can make porridge. Don't stress. Rest. Some minutes later...
This is so good. I've never had porridge this good.
It's good, right? The owner of Love Koi restaurant taught it to me when I worked there.
The famous one? So you're a chef.
I was going to have my own restaurant, but I lost my arm in an accident. That was that.
I see.
Suddenly, Moe bowed her head.
Please, can you work here?
What? But I can't cook anymore. I can clean and do other stuff.
Teach me how to cook. If I keep going like this, I won't make it. I know it. If I have your advice, maybe I can serve food that customers will come back for.
If you say so. Okay, let's do it. That was how I started working here. I had worked at a restaurant before, so I learned the job in a week. But my arm, I was nervous. I was happy she hired me, but can I do it? Cleaning, taking out trash, serving food. It took some time, but luckily, I could do it all with one arm. It wouldn't be like this at a busy restaurant, but luckily, it helps that there aren't so many customers.
This is good. I didn't know there was a place like this around here. Thank you. Come again.
Moe was very respectful to the customers. You have to truly appreciate the customers to serve them like that. That was her talent. Her cooking was not bad at all. Her customer service, menu, location were no problem. Actually, they were really good. It's a great restaurant. The restaurant itself has no issues. Was there a different reason? When the restaurant closed, I taught Moe how to cook. You've gotten so much better. You're really good.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you.
I'll prep, so let's serve this tomorrow.
Okay.
It depended on the dish, but I could prep with my one arm. I was the odd job man / advisor, but I felt good about it. I had thought I'd never be in the culinary space again, but tomorrow the dish I came up with would be on the menu. Haha, guess this is one way to be part of the culinary world. Since that accident, I felt like I lost it all. But since meeting Moe, my life was moving forward again. Our trust for each other grew, and now we called each other by first name.
Shingo, take this to table 5, please. Table 4 will be up soon.
Okay. A month later, Amagai Place had more repeat customers and was getting busy. It's all thanks to you, is what she had said. But for me, it was strange that this place didn't have customers to begin with. Why did the customers go away? I would learn the reason in a few days. There was a suspicious figure looking into the restaurant. Huh? What? Amagai Place is getting busy again? Damn it! They're so persistent. We have less customers because of that incident. Are my customers coming here? Heh heh heh. I'll crush you as many times as it takes. The mystery man called someone. It's me. Sorry again. Can I request that again? Yeah, I'll leave it to you. I'll buy you a meal if it goes well. A few days later, a man came in.
Welcome. Oh.
Hiya! This place is dinky as always. Bring out the alcohol.
Please, wait a moment.
Moe's face darkened as soon as she saw him. I asked her about it when she came back.
That man had been coming a lot before. He gets rowdy when he's drunk and starts bothering other people.
You didn't ban him?
It's not enough to ban him. It's hard to explain. I warned him, but also he's kind of scary.
If that man spoke with that loud voice, it would be hard for a shy Moe to talk back. An hour later, the customer started getting rowdy. I guess his baseball team was losing.
Hey, waiter, where's the chicken I ordered?
It can't be ready in 2 minutes.
Just useless. Ah, this stupid pitcher, all these idiots.
The other customers looked at him with annoyance. She said it wasn't enough to ban him, but this won't do. I decided to talk to the customer. Sorry, you're disturbing the other customers.
Oh, sorry. I'll watch it.
Surprisingly, the man accepted and became calm. If he gets quiet like this, I guess it's hard to ban him. But if he repeats this, that night, I heard about that man from Moe and frowned. Wait, so he's always like that?
Yes. He calms down for a while, but comes back and does the same thing.
What, he's doing it on purpose? He doesn't have good intentions. Don't you think the customers left because you let that guy do that?
What? I can't make it a customer's fault.
Moe, you can't forgive him so many times because he's a customer.
You're right. To keep the restaurant going, that's all I thought about.
Business was tough, so she couldn't make the decision to cut off a customer.
But now that I think about it, that man stopped coming when the others did.
And started coming when we got busy again. I feel like there's something there. Moe, can you let me take care of him? The next day, the man came again. I told him clearly.
What? Banned? What is this?
You've caused trouble here before, right? We've warned you many times, but you haven't changed. We will have to ban you.
You! I won't forget this.
But the next day, and the day after that, the man kept coming.
Hey! Let me in!
We will not let you in.
Hey! Give up and let me in!
You give up. Stop disturbing our business. A week later, I trapped the man.
Wow! What's this?
I came to stop this. Don't fight back. I've called the cops.
Cops? What?
Of course. Why did you think I wouldn't? Talk to me first. Why did you do this? What was your goal? Do you have something against the place?
I'll talk, so please let me go.
The man spilled everything.
Welcome. Yikes, you two!
Moe and I came to this restaurant, Senba. You're Yoshio, the owner. I heard everything from your little friend. I played the voice recording for him. All of this was because of Yoshio's selfish actions. He sent in his friend to Amagai Place to increase his own sales. You ruined the atmosphere and made it hard for customers to come back. He calmed down when we told him to and came back again. Ruined the restaurant's business slowly. Your friend spilled it all. Yoshio's face got paler and paler. It was the truth.
So terrible. To do that to my restaurant.
Shut up! I quit my job and started this place. Customers wouldn't come because of your restaurant, so I had to.
So it wasn't Moe's fault that Amagai Place went down. You started again because Amagai Place was doing well?
Not just that, we've been getting less and less customers.
The restaurant was quiet. I looked around. The interior was crazy. Isn't it your interior design? You can't relax in a weird place like this.
My fiancé won't listen to me. You want to blame my fiancé? I won't let you insult her.
He was furious. The fiancé walked in right on time.
I'm back. Shingo? Why are you here?
Wait. Your fiancé is...
Huh? You know each other?
Wait. What is this?
We were in shock. I explained everything to Yuriko.
What? The cops? So your restaurant will be taken? I had all these ideas for the interior.
That's not the problem. It's because you did this crazy design that...
I guess he realized it was crazy.
Huh? What's wrong with it? It's unique and cute.
The two started fighting. There are people who talk about other people's fashion. Yuriko was like that. She couldn't leave it if a room didn't match her taste. Not just her own room, but her friends, her favorite restaurants. She had to say something so people didn't like her. If I married her, my restaurant would have looked like this too. Suddenly, Yuriko batted her eyelashes up at me and spoke seductively.
Oh, Shingo, you're amazing. You made her restaurant popular again with your advice. You could do that too. Even if you can't cook, you can be successful like that. I know. How about owning your own restaurant? You can hire a good chef. Then we didn't have to break off the engagement. I'll get back with you if you want.
Huh? Engagement? Wait, are you?
Yoshio realized our relationship and Yuriko came close to me. She must see me as a big wallet. She must have broken off the engagement because she thought I couldn't make money with this arm. I didn't blame her for that, but her intentions were so obvious now that I was disgusted. I'm sorry, but I don't want to. I found a new dream after meeting Moe. I want to use my power for people who need me. I want to keep doing this with Moe.
What? You're choosing that girl over me?
Of course. Moe is so much more important to me than you are now.
Shingo.
Moe, will you let me work at your restaurant from now on?
Of course. Thanks to you, I have hope again. Please, stay by my side.
That's how we admitted our feelings to each other. Yoshio was sued and convicted of business obstruction. He had done this to other restaurants too. His friends were also arrested.
Damn it! I can't pay that!
Yoshio would be overwhelmed with paying for damages. Yoshio and Yuriko blamed each other for the incident.
If you didn't ruin my restaurant, I wouldn't have done anything to Amagai Place.
What are you saying? You agreed to it. You would have done it even if I wasn't there.
You spent too much, so I had to make more.
The arguments went on for days until they broke up. Both were unemployed and lost in life. Moe and I started dating, and we still worked at Amagai Place together. I invited my family to the restaurant, and they approved of our relationship.
Ever since you came, this restaurant has been the busiest it's ever been. Thank you, Shingo.
I also feel like my life started when I met you.
I'm glad I met you. Please stay by my side forever.
We thought we were at rock bottom, but because we met, our lives were changed for the better. You can restart your life at any time. That's what I learned from all this. I vow to keep working hard for the people that make me feel needed.
It's nice weather, isn't it, Mom?
Yes, it's really nice.
Should we go to the usual park today? I'm sure the cherry blossoms are blooming again this year. My name's Ryuga Sakurai. I'm a 26-year-old high school graduate who works as a freelancer. I do video editing and website creation.
Ryukun, thank you for always bringing me here.
My mother's name is Kumi Sakurai. She has been unable to work as far as I can remember. It's hard to tell because she's wearing a skirt, but her right leg is partially missing. I have no memories of my father, and my mother raised me on her own. My grandparents were also there when I was young, and I've always been curious. When did my mother lose her leg? When I ask her, she just laughs it off and says it's been like that since forever. And in the end, she apologizes for some reason. So now, it's difficult for me to ask because I don't want to make her apologize.
Huh? Ryuga? Is that you?
When we reached the park, I heard a voice and looked into that direction, and there was Azuki, my fiancée. Oh, it's a coincidence, Azuki.
You're Azuki-chan, huh? I'm glad to see you.
Oh, Azuki, this is my mother.
Mother? You must be kidding. I can't deal with a disabled stepmother. We're breaking up.
Huh? Hey, Azuki?
I knew she had trouble with her leg, but I never expected her to be in a wheelchair. I can't handle caregiving. Above all, it's embarrassing to be with her.
I'm puzzled by Azuki's sudden change of attitude. Seeing the painful expression on my mother's face from those heartless words, anger wells up inside me rather than sadness. Embarrassing? How can you possibly say that in front of her? Azuki just said those things and walked away, but I couldn't bring myself to chase after her.
Ryukun, I'm sorry because of me.
No, Mom, it's not your fault. She was just too cruel.
There are people like that in the world, Ryukun, so I'm really sorry.
Mom! Unable to bear seeing my mother making a sad smile, I stand behind her and start walking together. More than the sadness of breaking up, I feel immense sadness for seeing my mother hurt. When we enter the park, I lead my mother to the usual spot under the cherry tree. This place is the best, isn't it, Mom?
Yes, it is.
Mom, she's still not feeling well. I understand why, but no matter how much I pretend to be happy, my mother seems to be burdened by something. Then, my mother starts speaking quietly.
Ryukun, I'm really sorry because of me.
I'm telling you it's not your fault, Mom.
You know, I've been thinking that maybe I should go to a nursing home.
Huh? There was a time when my mother said the same thing to me. I remember she said that when I was looking for a job.
I don't want to interfere with your future.
Mom, don't worry about that. I'm not living with you out of obligation. It's just what I want to do.
Ryukun?
My mother was about to cry. I was trying to think of a way to cheer her up.
Then, you want to go on the swing set?
What do you mean, then? I won't do that.
Oh, Ryukun, you used to love the swing set, didn't you?
How many years ago was that?
You used to never want to leave the swing set. I thought you were Heidi from The Girl of the Alps.
My whistle can't be heard from far away, so I'm not Heidi, Mom. My mother laughs joyfully. It's embarrassing. Enough with the jokes. I'm gonna buy something to drink, so wait here.
Thank you, Ryukun. You can also go on the swing set.
I said I'm not going to. I quickly headed towards the vending machine.
You've really grown into a kind child, Ryukun. What should I do to make you happy? I want you to be happy. Are you okay? Oh, so sorry. I'm fine. You're Yuko? Yuko? Yuko's my mother, but... Huh? Could you possibly be... Oh, I'm sorry. It seems like I mistook you for someone else. There shouldn't be a Yuko here. What am I saying? Ma'am, do you know my mother?
Meanwhile, I was lost in thought in front of the vending machine. I was thinking about my mother and my fiancée, Azuki. Doesn't want to do caregiving? It's embarrassing, huh? For someone like me who has been living with my mother all this time, I don't have a strong awareness of taking care of her. Maybe she just meant to say she didn't want to take care of her right after getting married, but after hearing her say that in front of her, I no longer had the intention of getting her back. When I returned to my mother, there was a strange woman there.
Don't cry anymore. Here, use my handkerchief. Thank you.
I'm sorry for the trouble. Thank you very much. Mom, was she crying? I felt a sharp pain in my heart, and at that moment... Yeah! What?
You shouldn't have left your mother alone in a place like this.
Yeah! Hey, wait!
Oh, you don't like being tickled? You never change. It's fun.
It's not fun for me. A few minutes after being tickled, I couldn't feel my flank anymore.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Her name is Ayako Shinomiya. Apparently, she's 3 years older than me and works as a caregiver. Do you happen to know me?
I forgot. I have to go to work.
I wonder why she's acting so theatrical. Then Ayako-san handed me her business card and told me to contact her if I ever needed help. And she quickly left the park. Mom, what were you talking about?
I forgot. I have to return the handkerchief to her.
Newsflash. Mom has suddenly turned into a flashy teenager. She acted like a teenager and evaded my questions, and we headed home. In the blurry scenery, a boy is crying out loud to the point of exhaustion. Am I having that dream again? Whoa, Mama! I don't want it! No! Why are you crying? Even if I wanted to ask that, my words wouldn't come out. How many times have I had this dream? I was just observing the crying boy objectively. That dream again. What on earth is it? Huh? Is someone here? When I woke up, I heard an unfamiliar voice from the living room, so I got up. Oh no! It's already 10 o'clock! I overslept. Since I don't know who's there, I changed my clothes properly and hurried to the living room.
Huh? Wait, is this right? Make it more seductive, Aya-chan.
What are you guys doing?
She taught me a pose!
Yeah, well, it's cute, but that's a really old Japanese joke. Mom, what are you teaching her?
Aya-chan, you're good at it.
Ayako-san, thank you for your help the other day.
Your mom gave me a call. I was so happy I came over right away.
She's already acting like her friend. She has incredible communication skills.
And I became friends with her. From now on, I'll come to help her.
Huh? You mean home care?
Nope. I'm just gonna come see her, that's all.
Ayako-san speaks in a playful tone, but this time, she whispers to me seriously.
So, Ryukun, make sure to rest well.
What? It's not like I'm tired.
You need to rest for your mom's sake, okay? She was worried about you.
I understand. Thank you, Ayako-san. I decided to listen to her and went back to sleep again. Since then, she started visiting us. She used to come once a week, but now she comes 4 times a week. Until now, my mother had been given a bath at a facility on specified days. But on the days when Ayako-san came, She would assist her with her bathing at home. My mom seemed very grateful. She does things that I couldn't do. I'm really grateful. Ayako-san is happy to see my mother, so occasionally they go for a walk together. It's good that my mother has more days where she smiles and is happy. It's thanks to Ayako-san. Meanwhile, I started having a dream about that boy more often. What on earth is that dream? Could that boy be me? Lately, my heart gets restless when I have that dream. It doesn't feel like I've slept. Oh! As I was pondering while walking, I felt a sudden sensation of my body falling. It's never a good idea to walk while lost in thought. I closed my eyes instinctively in response to the shock and pain.
Ugh! Looks like I'm late. Hey, what are you doing, Ryukun?
I'm just taking it slow. Because I was lost in thought, I stepped off the path and fell into the roadside ditch. Today, I'll explain all about love koi videos.
I don't have time to listen to that, okay?
Sorry. Please help me. Ouch! Thank you, Ayako-san.
Did you twist your ankle by any chance?
Yes, it's throbbing.
Oh no. Lean on me for now. Let's go home first. Then we'll go to the hospital.
I'm sorry. Saved by Ayako-san, who happened to pass by, I ended up going to the hospital for an examination. I'm home. Wait, Mom? When I and Ayako-san entered my house, my mother was waiting at the entrance.
Ryukun, you're injured. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a minor sprain.
I see. That's a relief. I'm sorry. I couldn't come running when you were in trouble.
I ended up worrying my mother. I never thought she would be so worried about me.
Don't worry. But I think it'll be tough for Ryukun until his sprain heals. Can I stay here as a live-in caregiver starting today? Of course. But are you really okay with that, Aya-chan? I'm totally fine. So, Ryukun, looking forward to living with you from today.
What? Because of my injury, Ayako-san ended up living with us. Oh no! Mama! No! It's the same dream again. That's what I thought, but something was different today.
Don't cry! It'll be alright, I promise!
A girl who was smiling despite tears welling up in her eyes. Who is she?
Ryukun! Hey, wake up!
I wanted to see a bit more of the dream. That's what I thought as I was called by someone.
Ryukun, are you okay? You were having a nightmare.
As I woke up, something stimulating came into my view. Oh, no! Ow!
Oh my, are you alright? Calm down!
I accidentally hit my sprained foot. It hurts. After that, I confided to Ayako-san about the dream I had.
That's...
Huh? What is it?
I don't know. Oh, I have to go practice that pose your mom taught me.
Wait, why would you do that? After that, the conversation headed towards weird direction, and she evaded my question. A few weeks later, finally, my sprained foot healed, and Ayako-san, my mother, and I came for a walk together. The cherry blossoms have completely fallen, huh?
Shall we have a hanami together next year? Sounds good. It would be nice if we could come here like this again next year.
Next year? Hearing Ayako-san's words, I started to hope that will really happen. As the day passed by peacefully, something happened.
Finally, I found you, Ryuga!
Huh? You? Why are you here? To my surprise, there was Azuki, my ex, sitting in a wheelchair for some reason.
Ryuga, let's get married after all.
What? What are you talking about all of a sudden? She said that after we broke up, she got into an accident and has been living in the wheelchair ever since.
Living like this is really tough. Ryuga, you must be used to taking care of people in wheelchairs, right? I've even been dumped by my new partner because of this. There's no one but you for me, Ryuga.
What nonsense are you talking about? It's hard to believe that these words are coming from someone who verbally abused my mother.
You're the ex-fiancé of Ryuga, huh? Enough is enough! Insulting a person in a wheelchair and then expecting help when you're in the same situation? You're way too arrogant. Shut up! It's none of your business, right?
Azuki erupts with anger, showing a face that I had never seen. Enraged by Ayako-san's words, Azuki forcefully propels the wheelchair forward and heads towards her. Hey, Ayako-san! Watch out! I stood in front of Ayako-san to protect her, and in the next moment, as I opened my eyes to the loud crash, my mother was standing in front of me. Azuki collided with my mother as if to protect us. Mom!
Oh no! It's okay. Just stay there. You were Azuki, right? I don't care how much you insult me, but my precious son you dumped is truly kind-hearted person. If you continue to hurt him, I cannot forgive you. And my son is not suitable for you. If you insist on fighting me, I will do it thoroughly to protect them. Leave now.
Mother spoke firmly, yet calmly. Azuki, seemingly intimidated by her determination, left without saying a word. Mom, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine, Yukun. Aya-chan, don't worry.
As I looked at my mother, who smiled faintly, a sharp pain pierced my heart.
Let me see your leg for a moment. Oh no, it's bleeding.
Blood was seeping from my mother's remaining leg. Seeing that, I made up my mind to talk to her. Mom, I still don't know. Why did you lose your leg?
You don't need to know.
I do!
Yukun?
The truth that I thought I didn't remember because I was young. But the truth is, you protected me, right? On that summer day when I was 4, we got into an accident. The runaway car crashed into the crosswalk, and we were caught in it. My mother, who tried to protect me, embraced me and took the impact upon herself. She suffered multiple fractures and severe injuries, including an open fracture in her leg, which had to be amputated. No! Mama! I don't want this! Thanks to my mother, I only had minor scratches. I cried loudly next to my motionless mother.
Don't cry! It'll be alright, I promise!
At that time, the one who was with us was Ayako-san, who was 7. Her mother had passed away in the same accident. And yet, Ayako-san continued to encourage me, who was crying. That dream was a deeply engraved memory within me. My mother listened silently as I spoke. Then Ayako-san spoke up.
I'm sorry. I told Ryukun about it, because he was troubled after having that dream from back then. And I wanted him to know about it too. I see. Don't apologize, Aya-chan. I'm sorry for keeping it a secret.
My mother looked up at the sky and slowly told us the story.
Me and Yuko, Aya-chan's mother, were childhood friends. She was a kind person and always helped me. Even after we grew up, that didn't change. And by some twist of fate, both of us became single mothers. Even so, because Yuko and Aya-chan were there for me, I was happy. I never dreamed that such a painful accident would happen. Ryukun, I'm sorry for keeping silent all this time.
I went down on my knees in front of her. Please stop apologizing, Mom. Thank you for always protecting me. It's my fault again. You got injured again.
You know, for a mother, the scratches on her child hurt more than her own injuries. Just the fact that you're safe is enough, so stop blaming yourself.
With her words, years of burden on my heart were lifted.
Yuko must also be relieved that she could protect Aya-chan.
Ayako-san sheds tears for the first time. She, who always encouraged me with a smile. After the accident, the younger Ayako-san was taken in by her relatives. It must have been really hard for her. Ayako-san, from now on, I will protect you, so don't cry. From now on, instead of you protecting me, I will.
All right. Shall we all sleep together tonight? Huh? Oh, am I sorry? Am I intruding? I guess it's better if you two sleep alone.
That's still too early.
What are you saying? Being shy isn't trendy, you know.
Encouraged by mother's words, our relationship officially began. And several years later, in spring, we are celebrating our wedding day today.
Congratulations to the both of you. May you be happy.
Mom, thank you. Please continue to take care of us.
Now you're officially my mom! Hooray!
Ayako, she looks really happy.
Aya-chan? What is it? You're so beautiful. Just like your mother. Like my mom? When we get home, I'll show you Yuko's wedding photos. Yeah, thank you! Yuko, our dream has come true. Are you seeing this?
The sound of bells are ringing, and cherry blossom petals are dancing in the blue sky. Long time ago, our mothers talked about how nice it would be if their children married each other. Perhaps my mother is hearing the voice of her best friend right now. She was looking up at the sky with a happy expression and quietly smiled. And after a few more years, we had our first child. Ayako, something's wrong with Ayane.
What? What happened?
I hurriedly call Ayako over. This kind of thing happens every day. Look at this. What should we do? Ayane scratched her own cheek and got a wound. A wound! Ah!
You're panicking over such a trivial thing. Gosh. You're such a helpless guy. I wonder who you take after. I think it's you.
Every day, I'm making a big fuss over a tiny injury on our precious daughter. I feel like I can never stop panicking. And what happened next? I quickly went to buy baby mittens.
Welcome. Excuse me, do you have a reservation?
My name is Taiyo Fujimiya. I'm 25 and work at a hotel.
I'm Josai. I booked online.
I've been waiting for you. Please enter your name and address here. It's a fairly well-known hotel. The pay is good, and it's rewarding.
Fujinomiya-san, the newbie who joined 3 days ago, disappeared. Can you stay on night shift?
Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, the dinner reservation. No, work comes first. Hotel staff are often asked to work for long periods of time, and we have to deal with many busy and strange customers. You know, yesterday, I was unreasonably scolded by a customer who showed up without a reservation.
Okay. So you thought it's okay to cancel my birthday dinner for work?
Well, it can't be helped, right? That's why we came here today. At a later date, I went to a restaurant with Seimi Owada, my girlfriend, and she got mad at me.
You know, you prioritized work over me, right? Is there any point in going out? Even if I marry a workaholic like you, I can only see a future where you neglect your family. Let's break up.
The next day, I was standing at the front desk, still feeling the shock of breaking up. A workaholic, huh? When I was young, I lived a poor student life, raised in a single-parent household. I don't want to worry about money anymore, so I've been working hard to get a raise.
Fujinomiya-san, don't space out. Customers are here.
How many times did I get yelled at today? I lost my mind and got yelled at many times. Maybe that's why. I'm breaking out in cold sweat. I gotta switch my mind, at least while I'm at work. Even though I say that, my expression is so gloomy that even I can tell myself. Then, as I was about to take a late lunch break...
Excuse me, can I ask you something? Where is the nearest convenience store?
The person who spoke to me was a blonde woman. I think she wrote her name at the reception desk. Olivia, I think. It's downstairs. I'll show you. Oh, huh?
Thank you. Hey, are you okay?
I hear her voice far away, and I find myself walking unsteadily down the stairs. My vision is dark. The next moment, I became unconscious. And the next time I woke up was 3 days later.
You lost consciousness and fell down the stairs. You suffered bruises all over your body, and your left arm and leg were also broken. You were overworking. It seems like your internal organs are also quite weakened.
After saying that, the doctor said,
It will probably take 6 months to fully recover. Please take your time off.
I get mandatory days off. Plus, I get paid workman's compensation and insurance money. When it was time for the lights to go out, I was alone, staring blankly at the ceiling. I feel sorry for that customer. Ah, so pathetic. Overwork, huh? Isn't it good if I can make money by overworking? Am I wrong? No one answered that question, and I closed my eyes. Then, a few days later, my mother and sister came to visit me.
Jeez, Oni, you made me worry. I almost want to charge you make me worry fee.
What is that fee? That's so unreasonable.
Well, but thanks to the allowance you send me, we can live without any inconvenience. Thank you.
I'm so happy to hear my sister say thank you.
But if you have to overwork for that, that's out of the question. I started a part-time job too after I got into high school.
Sorry. I haven't overworked just because I don't want to worry about money. Although we were poor, my mom didn't let me work after high school and got me into college. And because I didn't want to make my younger sister suffer financially, I've been sending her money every month.
Please, do you really understand? Ever since you were in college, you kept on working part-time. And once you entered the workforce, you worked until you collapsed.
My mom and sister looked at me, as if to say, what a hopeless workaholic.
Changing the topic. I just met my teacher at this hospital. She said she'd come later after I told her what happened.
Huh? Why? That person must be my sister's teacher, and should have nothing to do with me. In the end, after talking for an hour, the two went home before the teacher in question came.
Sorry, I seem to be late.
Huh? Sensei? Are you Tsuki-sensei?
Fujinomiya-kun? So it really was you after all. Once again, I'm your sister's homeroom teacher, Tsuki Tenryu. It's been a while, Fujinomiya-kun.
I'm surprised you remembered me. You only came to my high school for 2 weeks for teaching practice.
You were one of my first students to teach in my career, you know. Of course I remember. I saw your sister's last name and I thought maybe she was your sister. And I was right.
Early summer of my 3rd year of high school, she came to my classroom as an intern. I heard that she used to be a delinquent, but to me, she's a good lady who is friendly and passionate.
My student wasn't feeling well during club activities, so I just brought them to the hospital. So, Fujinomiya, I heard from your sister. It was terrible, wasn't it? What exactly happened?
As she says this, she sits down in her chair with a worried look on her face.
No, wait. I'll guess. Ah! I know! It must be a fight. Every night you attacked troublesome delinquents with glaring eyes. You were secretly known as Tayo the Love Koi Hero.
That sounds like I'll get arrested! And what a lame name! What an embarrassing delusion.
I get it now.
I explained to her that I collapsed from overwork and fell down the stairs. And in the next moment, she turned her sharp gaze on me.
Well, the hotel is certainly to blame for forcing its employees to work long hours.
But it's also my fault for not taking a break when I could.
Yeah, that's right too. But you still don't understand. You didn't take a break when you could? No, that's not the right mindset. That's why this happened. Work is just a means to earn money. Certainly, circumstances differ from person to person, but is that something you would do at the cost of making your family worry?
Those words pierced through me, leaving me speechless.
I hope that my words touched your heart a bit.
She said that, and her expression softened a little.
Fujinomiya. It's confusing. What do you think your sister and her mother looked like when I met them in the lobby? Don't make them look like that again. There are things more important than work and money, right? Oh? I thought I heard a familiar voice. Suki, what are you doing? That's my junior.
The person who came into the hospital room was my senior and boss, Amane Aino.
Huh? Oh, Amane. What a coincidence. He's my former... Huh? Junior? Oh! So it's you who did this to Fujinomiya. It's time for punishment. I'll dye the white hospital room red. You're so scary. Stop that creepy face.
Apparently, these two were old delinquent friends.
My hands are gonna be dyed in bright red. I'm gonna make his brutal boss scream in agony. Stop! Stop! I'm sorry.
When things calmed down a little, Amane Aino bowed to me.
I relied too much on you, a serious hard worker. I should have expected this to happen.
No, I'm actually sorry. I ended up getting a paid leave for a while.
Huh. You still don't quite understand what I said, do you?
Well, it's been 4 months since then. Rehab began as my leg healed.
Please don't overdo it. Pushing yourself too hard will actually have the opposite effect.
Then, Tsuki-sensei started coming to visit me often on weekends.
Hey, Fujinomiya-kun. How are things?
Oh, it seems that I'll be discharged in a bit. By the way, what happened to your club advisor work?
Today is a day off. Not only the students, but also the advisors should take a break. Being a teacher is surprisingly hard, you know.
I was discharged from the hospital shortly thereafter. However, I'm scheduled to return to work in January, 1 month later. The room I returned to for the first time in several months was empty. Was my room this empty? Now that I think about it, I feel like I used to just come back to sleep in this room. That's why I have nothing. The moment I thought about that, the intercom rang.
Hey, Oni! Hey, I came too.
When I opened the door, my sister and Tsuki-sensei were there.
So, Oni, what were you doing? I'll cook some food.
What were you gonna do if I weren't home?
Oh, well, there aren't any seasonings. I'm glad I bought some, as Sensei said.
Apparently, they came to check on me.
Right, Tayo?
Huh? What is it? You're suddenly calling me by my first name.
It gets confusing since you guys are siblings. You also call me Tsuki-sensei, right?
Then, I watched them cook without doing anything in particular. By the way, when I offered to help, I was refused.
What's that? Fujinomiya, you're not good at cooking, are you? That's not true.
Come to think of it, this is a nostalgic sight. When I became sick in middle school, my mom... Wait, both of you? Isn't this... way too much? Oh yeah, after becoming a high school student, I kept working part-time. I was always about work even after joining the workforce.
You're a guy, so you should eat a lot. Enjoying food is also proof of being alive. Yeah, it's my treat too, so enjoy it and eat it. Wait, Oni?
I've never taken a break until now. Why didn't I notice it until now?
Hey, Tayo, are you okay?
Huh?
Oni, are you crying?
Apparently, I was crying while eating. Oh, it's nothing. I was just happy about the meal you made for me, and how the two of you felt. I had forgotten how such a calm and happy time felt like. Also, my sister went home first because it was time for her part-time job. Tsuki-sensei and I went outside to eat.
I never expected you to cry while eating. Was it your first time to eat something handmade by a woman?
Tsuki-sensei said so. No, I had a girlfriend.
Oh. Oops. Is that so? And what happened to her? She never visited you.
I was dumped. I met her through my part-time job when I was a uni student. She used to make me lunchboxes a lot. I ended up making her angry by neglecting her for work. When I remember it, my chest hurts. I guess I wasn't a good boyfriend for her.
I see.
Tsuki-sensei just said that, and nothing else. After that, we continued walking in silence for a while. This time, I lowered my head as I said this. Tsuki-sensei, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule for me.
What are you talking about? Raise your head.
I heard from my sister. Being a teacher is really hard work, isn't it? Still, you were trying to teach me something about work and money, right?
So, that means you understand what I meant to teach you, right?
I lift my head and give her a nod.
You're right. Teachers generally work long hours and often take work home. In a sense, I'm just like you. But I try to rest whenever I can. It wasn't just for your sake. I just use my free time as I like. It's true that you're the first student I've ever taken care of, but what's wrong with enjoying time with my friend?
1 month later, I finally returned to work. I apologize for the worry and inconvenience caused to everyone. Starting today, I would like to try my best again. Thank you. Everyone claps. Plus, there were some faces I didn't know. Then, the work shift table was handed out. What the? Hey, this is... I looked at the table and my teeth were chattering and my body was shaking.
There's no objection, right? I don't accept objection anyway.
Why? And how? What the heck happened? I've never seen an 8-hour shift like this. What I received from Chief Amane Aino was a shift schedule with extremely reasonable working hours. Before I was hospitalized, I had to work overtime, but now, I can't believe my eyes.
In the morning, there are more employees whom you hadn't seen, right? So each of us has more time now. Hurry up and get ready for work. Don't let night shift workers work overtime.
I wondered what happened, but she didn't say anything more and left. Then, my good colleague came to talk to me.
I guess she can't say anything more than that because she's your boss. Actually, after you collapsed, she went to the owner's office to talk directly to him, prepared to get fired.
What? I heard that she was stopped by her bosses, but she went to the owner anyway.
One person has collapsed. Please increase the number of personnel.
But I heard that he wanted to work overtime because he needed money. Taking care of your health is also part of your job.
Wrong! Don't shift the blame onto him. It is the job of employers to create a good working environment. I was wrong too. I relied on him too much and neglected his well-being. We should use this as an opportunity to improve. Otherwise...
Next comes the Labor Standards Inspection Office. In response to that phrase, the owner decided to increase the number of staff members. I see. My income will be reduced, but I guess this way, I won't have to make everyone worry about me. Ah, welcome. Oh, Josai-sama. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, did you remember me? I only used this place once about 6 months ago.
Yes, I did. If you have been here before, even just once, I remember your face.
Wow, that's amazing. But I remember too, you were exhausted back then, right?
What?
Your expression said it all. But you have a really nice smile now. Well then, please go through the procedures.
At that time, I didn't notice the change in myself yet. After I returned to work, I decided to work hard every day without working overtime. And
I don't know why, but I like this hotel. Let's stay here again when we come to this city next.
well, let me guide you. There will be stairs ahead, so please proceed with care.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for your quick help.
Well, I'm supposed to be doing what I always do, but I've been thanked more often. Today, Tsuki-sensei brought me to a pub to celebrate my recovery.
Yeah? I've heard it from Amane too. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. There is no such thing as a tireless person. When you're tired, you won't be able to perform well, right? So, your current state is normal. Nothing special. It's fine to want to make money for your family, but don't forget that you make up that family too.
When she says that and gives me a gentle smile, my heart beats faster.
And, Tayo, you have another person to apologize to, right?
Then, before I got too drunk, I parted ways with Tsuki-sensei. She is right. As if I had made up my mind, I selected a nostalgic name from my smartphone history and tapped it. Oh, hello. long time no talk. Actually, I'm really sorry. I was just thinking about myself and neglecting you. The next day, I bowed my head and apologized to my ex, Seimi Owada.
I see. So, what do you want to do with me?
Huh? When I looked up, Seimi only gave me a cold look.
I accept your apology. But I'm asking you, what do you want to do with me? You want to start over with me again? If so, what a joke. I got a new boyfriend.
Ugh.
So sorry. Don't contact me anymore.
When I was told that, I had no choice but to trudge home. But Seimi said quietly while looking at my back.
A new boyfriend? Huh. There's no way I have one. Tayo's face. He looked bright. I wonder if it's thanks to that lady. I wonder what would have happened if I had rushed into his hospital room at that time.
Apparently, Seimi rushed to the hospital when she found out I was hospitalized.
But when I saw that, there's no way I could enter.
Hey, please stop. It's embarrassing.
Shh! You lost the game. The embarrassment is part of the punishment.
And why are you patting me on the head as punishment? That doesn't make sense.
Because I just wanted to. Just be quiet. He never showed me that kind of face. I wish I could be a better girlfriend for him.
She said so, and when I was no longer visible, she started crying loudly. Well, some time has passed since then. I will be promoted to chief? Everyone is giving me a round of applause.
Lately, there have been a lot of great reviews and comments about the receptionist service. I have to appreciate the staff who contributed to profits, right?
The work environment has improved, and the hotel seems to be becoming more well known as a responsible hotel. And I also got more free time now, so I go back to my parents' house more often.
Hot pot, hot pot, hot, 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 hot pot. It's been years since we last had a hot pot together as a family.
My mom got a promotion too. My sister is also doing well at her part-time job. Life seems to be fine, even if I don't take care of them.
What a great family.
By the way, why is Tsuki-sensei here?
That's because I called her. I name it the grand strategy to get Oni and Sensei married.
What? Hey!
So, that's how it is. I'm an ordinary woman, but please make me happy.
After this, thanks to my sister's efforts, we will actually get married. But that was still a long way off. My name's Shingo Asahi. I'm 29 and I work at the second branch of Lovekoi Bank. As a sales rep, I visit customers and suggest financial products and give financial advice, which is currently my main responsibility. In most banks, workers change branches every few years. The reasons include preventing fraud and improving the skills of employees. I have already experienced branch transfers many times since I first joined the bank too. And 2 years ago, I was transferred to my current branch.
Good morning, Asahi-san.
Good morning, Kawaisu-san. Hey, do you need to be quiet even for greeting?
But, I don't know what would cause our relationship to be exposed. Then you will be uncomfortable in the office too.
Her name is Utako Kawaiso. She's 2 years my kohai, and this branch is her first assignment. I was often relied on by her, so our relationship quickly deepened, and we have now been dating for 1.5 years. She can hardly be pushy towards someone. On the contrary, she often gets pushed. So I'm trying to be careful not to let her suppress her true feelings. I'm thinking of proposing to her soon though, so I'll end up telling everyone about us anyway. But I can see that she cares about me, so I respect her thoughts. I don't mind if everyone finds out about us, okay, Utako-chan?
Asahi-san, don't call me that way at work.
And that day, it was announced at the morning meeting that a new employee was here. He's Koji Kuzuma, 25 years old. I think he's good looking, even from a guy's perspective.
I'm Kazuma. Nice to meet you.
Apparently, his previous job was at another bank. He has a proven track record and seems to be welcomed. Kazuma-kun, you seemed experienced, but the products vary depending on the bank. So, I'm thinking of getting you a trainer. Minaki-kun, who do you think is the right person? Chief Misato Minaki was called by the branch manager. She's a good banker and the boss I admire. But she also has a nickname, Beautiful and Harsh Chief. She's very strict about work. The branch manager also seems to have a great deal of trust in her and often asks her for her opinion.
Well, I think Asahi is good. This year, he is working hard to become #1 in the bank.
Me?
Yeah? You have been making a big splash lately. It's also a good experience to teach the younger ones.
I can't believe that Chief Minaki thought of me like that. I'm glad I've been working hard.
I think he's good too. Well, Asahi-san is very good at teaching.
Even Utako-chan. When my usual reserved girlfriend, Utako Kawaiso, started talking about me, many people, mainly ladies, began to support me. It's a good thing that I was appointed as Kuzuma-kun's trainer, but... Nice to meet you, Kuzuma-kun.
I'm more skilled than you as a banker. Please don't get carried away just because you're popular with women.
Huh? No, that's not my intention. Apparently, he hates me. But I can't be worried about that. I have a dream of achieving the top performance this year. And a few days later, something unbelievable happens. Phew, I was able to get one client today too. I'm glad the customer was happy. When I returned from my meeting, it was already past the work hours. When I was trying to organize my documents at my desk, Utako came over.
Asahi-san. Good work.
Huh? Good work, Kawaiso-san. Have you finished work yet?
I have to talk to you.
After saying that, a man approached behind Utako with a grin.
Shingo-san. Sorry. Break up with me?
I never expected that the first time she would call me Shingo-san at work would be to say goodbye. Why? Then, Koji Kuzuma hugged Utako's shoulders and looked down at me with a disgusting expression.
I asked her out a little too forcefully, but then she chose me. I knew that you and Utako were dating, but I couldn't control my feelings. I'm sorry.
Utako looks apologetic. I guess she fell in love with him easily, as he's a pushy guy. I knew you can never argue back against pushy people, but this is shocking. Okay, I can't help it. Be happy, Kawaiso-san.
I'm sorry.
It would be too lame to say that I was planning to propose to her if I became the top performer. Unable to blame Utako, who was about to cry, I smiled for her and broke up with her. However, from the next day onwards, I had to meet them face to face. Utako wanted to hide her relationship with me, but it's different with Kuzuma? Every day, she blushes because of what pushy Kuzuma says to her at work. I guess I should have been more pushy. Well, it doesn't matter now. This sucks.
Asahi.
Yes! Manager Minaki suddenly called me, and I came to my senses. I was prepared to be criticized for my current lack of motivation, but...
Don't push yourself too hard. If there's anything I can do, please let me know.
Huh?
What? Am I unreliable?
Chief Minaki smiles slightly with a troubled look on her face. It's the first time I've seen that expression of hers. Of course you're reliable. You're as reliable as 1,000 people put together. The only person who thought we were hiding our relationship from everyone was actually Utako. Most of our coworkers knew. So maybe you're worried about me?
That's an exaggeration. But, well, it looks like you're better than I thought. I'm glad.
Thank you. I'm sorry for worrying you.
What is that guy? Why is Chief Minaki being kind to him?
I thought I heard the sound of gnashing teeth coming from somewhere, but that didn't matter. Maybe I'll be okay. Am I a simpleton? It's rare that Minaki would say such kind things. Senpai, you were there! He's my senpai, Sumeragi. He was my senpai in college, and he was my mentor when I was a rookie. He was also Minaki-san's classmate. The reason I only call him senpai is a vestige from my student days. He has always been a kind senpai. Because of the name Sumeragi, which is the same character as Emperor, and his beautiful appearance, people call him the Beautiful Emperor. I just don't want to lose to Minaki. Shingo, I'll comfort you gently, so let's go out for drinks tonight. Huh? Sumeragi-senpai? A truly doting handsome man, but he hasn't had a girlfriend for a long time. I don't understand how the world works. After work, I came to a certain pub, but hey, I wonder why Minaki is here. I didn't invite you.
I just came to encourage Asahi. I have no business with you.
I'm happy, but I'm scared. For some reason, Chief Minaki and Sumeragi-senpai are trying their best to comfort me.
Why is he always with Chief Minaki? Damn you!
So loud. Oh, why is he here? Sir, please don't shout. It's a nuisance to other customers. I pretended not to notice Kazuma being scolded by the owner at a separate seat. Meanwhile, at that time, my ex, Utako Kawaiso.
Kusama-kun, why aren't you answering my calls? The moment I broke up with Shingo, he never even talks to me. The only time he was pushy was at the beginning. It's terrible.
I don't know if it's because Kazuma is obsessed with harassing me. She was being frustrated because she wasn't being treated well. After that, I continued to make small mistakes that I had never made before, and I was in a bad state. However, with the support of Chief Minaki and Sumeragi-senpai, I managed to recover mentally. But that mistake? Well, no, it can't be. And today and tomorrow, I'm to accompany Kazuma for client meetings. A senpai employee accompanies a new employee and provides advice. If the project is likely to result in a large contract, having the branch manager accompany you may increase the closing rate. Tomorrow, we'll be giving a loan proposal, right? Let's prepare the materials in advance and do our best, Kazuma.
I'm fine alone though. Well, it seems like you really want to see how I do business?
I'll learn from you then. So you're proposing an education loan, right? I looked at the customer information, but they don't have kids, right? Is anyone going to school?
Yeah. But for the sake of their future children, they would like to hear what I have to say.
Is that so? Then let's prepare the materials. And the next day, I took out the prepared materials from my bag and handed out to the customer. Here are the materials regarding the education loan you were asking about.
Huh? Education loans? You know my family structure, right? We don't have any children.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but you said for the future. I realized that the story was different from what I had heard. When I looked at Kazuma, he was looking at me with an expression of disbelief.
We have been infertile for many years and cannot have children. What do you want by making such a proposal?
I'm so sorry.
We apologize for this. I'll scold him properly later. It was about the car loan, right? Here's the document.
Kazuma instantly turned me into a bad guy. He started making a completely different proposal as if nothing had happened. This guy. Hey, Kazuma, you said yesterday that they wanted to hear about education loans, right? What does this mean? After finishing our visit, we left the customer's house. Once the house was out of sight, I questioned Kazuma.
Huh? What are you talking about? I never said anything like that.
You...
Looking at customer information and making appropriate proposals. Isn't that a skill that any bank employee should have? After all, it seems like I'm better at it.
Education loans are also available to people who want to go to school as adults, even if they don't have children. Still, in this case, the proposal ended up hurting a customer who had been suffering from infertility for many years. The branch also received a complaint call, and it developed into a big problem, with the branch manager going to the client to apologize himself. I caused him a lot of trouble. Branch manager, I'm sorry. It is my fault. Fortunately, the customer forgave us, so I hope we can turn this incident into a good lesson. I'll do my best. I'm really sorry. When I left the branch manager's office, Chief Minaki and Sumeragi-senpai were there.
Shingo,
Are you okay?
That was a rare mistake for you, huh?
Sorry. I think I'm a little tired. That's not true. Shingo, wasn't Kazuma-kun telling you a lie? Huh? How did you know that?
That scumbag. It's outrageous. Both as a member of society and as a human being to involve customers and harass his colleague.
Chief Minaki, scumbag may be a bit too strong.
No, he's less than a scumbag. I will bury alive in a field in the countryside.
No, Minaki. If you do that, the good soil will be destroyed. I'll hang him on the tail of an airplane. Minaki-san? Sumeragi-senpai? They were joking with serious faces. But thanks to that, I realized that there are people who believed in me. I'm still disappointed in myself. That night, I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about that incident. Until now, I had been trying to believe that it was because I'm just not feeling well. But this time, it's probably not his first time doing something like that. Some of the mistakes I made recently were probably caused by Kazuma. That's cruel. I wonder if I can handle him as his trainer. So late. What the heck? Oh, what? Chief Minaki? Hello, this is Asahi.
It's Minaki. I'm sorry for calling you so late. Can we talk now?
Yes, I was in a daze because I couldn't sleep, so it's okay.
So, you are worried about what happened today?
Yes, that's right. I was quite shocked. I think I hurt the client.
Actually, that customer is an acquaintance of mine. I have visited her before.
Huh? Is that so?
Yeah. After that, I also contacted her. And when I told her what happened, she asked me to apologize to you on her behalf.
No way. It's my fault.
She said she felt your sincerity, so she realized there must have been something strange going on. Asahi, you are doing your job sincerely. This is also felt by our customers, so don't worry about it and sleep well.
Thank you very much. I was on the verge of getting engaged and my girlfriend was taken away. And this time, my trust as a banker was almost taken away. At times like this, Chief Minaki, the branch manager, Sumeragi-senpai, and kind customers were helping me out.
Asahi? He fell asleep, huh? What a baby.
For some reason, the call remained connected until the next morning. I apologized to Chief Minaki right after I got to the office. Even after I got to work, Chief Minaki kept teasing me.
Good morning, Asahi. You grind your teeth so much, huh? The way you sleep talk is also unique.
Whoa! Sorry!
Teeth grinding? Did he spend the night with Chief Minaki?
I was encouraged by Chief Minaki and decided to try my best again. But another incident happened.
Asahi-san, is that an insurance contract?
Yeah, I'm checking to make sure there are no mistakes.
I would like to study with you, so can I see your contract?
Okay, but it's an important document, so please handle it with care. Asahi, have a minute? Yes, I'm going, but please handle the documents properly. When the branch manager called me and I left my seat, Kazuma grinned.
You should just fall to the rock bottom.
Where he headed was a shredder in the corner of the office.
If this document is lost, he will surely be punished this time.
The sound of the shredder's start button being pressed echoed, and the machine started to move.
This is your punishment for messing with Chief Minaki.
The important document was about to be thrown into the shredder, and... What are you doing, Kazuma-kun?
Sumeragi-san? Why are you here?
Shredders can only be used after the work hours. Besides, that document you have, no matter how you look at it, it's an important document, right? May I see it?
No, this is...
Kei Arimura-san's insurance contract. Wasn't this the project Shingo was contracted for the other day?
That's... Asahi-san asked me to shred it, so...
Huh? You're not good at lying, are you? That can't be true, can it? Do you know the difference between the words accidental and intentional, Kazuma-kun? Kazuma falls silent as he can't escape. Then, when I returned from the branch manager's office, I noticed the situation and ran up to the two of them. Sumeragi-senpai, is that my customer's contract? That's right. As soon as you left your seat, I noticed Kazuma-kun make a strange move. So I was watching what was going on. It was almost shredded by him. Kazuma, you! Before I could shout, a loud yell echoed through the office.
Oh, it's you again. Kuzuma, what the heck are you thinking?
Chief Minaki, this is,
No excuses! It's unacceptable to intentionally try to destroy a customer's important documents. You are disqualified as a bank employee.
The document slammed by Chief Minaki recorded the past misdeeds by Kazuma. They were all mistakes that were blamed on me. Chief Minaki, this is...
I thought it was too strange, so I personally investigated everything. I don't know what kind of grudge you hold against Asahi, but not only did you steal his girlfriend, you even tried to take away the trust that Asahi had built up at this bank. I can't forgive you for this.
Kazuma-kun, the head office had high expectations for you. But I heard that you were constantly causing trouble in your previous job too, huh? If you continue to repeat this problematic behavior, I will not be able to ignore it anymore. I will report it to the head office. In this way, Kazuma's foolish behavior was reported to the head office, and he was sentenced to disciplinary suspension at home. Kazuma was suspended from work until an official punishment was handed down, and peace was back in the office.
Hello? Minaki-san? Asahi-san too. I'm sorry for coming all the way here.
Ah, you! I'm sorry for the other day.
Oh, please don't apologize. I also got angry at that time without listening to you. I'm sorry. So today, I have something to report to you. Actually, I finally got pregnant with my first child.
That's great! Congratulations! I'm so glad!
Please don't cry. I knew you were a very kind and sincere person. Someday, when I want to take on an education loan, please let me consult you, Asahi-san.
I couldn't stop crying at the kindness of the customer, who came all the way to the branch to tell me she was pregnant.
Jeez. Who could cry at a place like this? Congratulations on your pregnancy. I'm so happy to hear that. As Minaki-san said, he is a truly wonderful person. Yes. Asahi is my proud subordinate.
Chief Minaki. Chief Minaki smiles more gently than I have ever seen before. After that, when we saw off the customer...
Chief Minaki!
Kazuma? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on suspension until tomorrow.
There's something I really want to tell you. The reason I moved to this bank was because I fell in love with you.
Huh? What are you talking about? You like Kaiso so much that you stole it from Asahi, right?
That woman is nothing. I just didn't want to lose to Asahi. I just wanted to prove that I'm better than him.
Is that why you took her away from me?
I'm sorry until now. I really like...
I don't fall in love with such a crazy bastard like you. What I like is... well, let's see. A sincere man who can shed tears for his customers.
Huh?
At first, I simply had high hopes for the hardworking Asahi. But as I was looking at you like that, I fell in love with you.
What?
What? We spent the night together, right?
That was a bit different.
Different? I even heard you sleep talk, you know? You were like, I love Chief Minaki.
What? That must be a lie.
I wonder.
No way!
Wait!
Kawaii-san.
I noticed that you always respected me and were there for me. I betrayed your kindness. After all, I need you.
I'm sorry, but I'll never get back together with you. I don't want someone who'd be pushed into dating someone else again. Besides, I'm already moving on with someone else.
Oh? Is it me? I'm the only one, am I not?
Please be quiet for a moment, Chief Minaki.
What's the matter? Don't be shy.
In this way, I was able to say goodbyes to Kazuma and Utako with no regrets. After that, Kazuma's suspension from work was never lifted, and he was immediately fired. Apparently, Kazuma had a relative at the head office and got in by nepotism. That relative was also fired. That was why the head office expected highly of Kazuma, even though he was a troublemaker. Kazuma could not find a new job, so he could only rely on his relative. And Utako Kawaiso, who abandoned me, quickly became a rumor within the bank. She could no longer come to work and quit her job. I have no way of knowing what kind of life she will lead after this. And big changes were happening around me.
Asahi, are you coming to stay at my house today? Let's spend the night together again.
Hey, Chief Minaki! The way you say it will cause misunderstandings. I can't ignore that, Minaki. Shingo is my cute kohai, so please don't tease him.
And how long are you going to disturb our relationship, Sumuragi? Ah, that's right. Apparently the branch manager has recommended me as a candidate for the next branch manager. I'll win you over.
I don't care if I lose against you at work, but I won't lose when it comes to Shingo. I know this and that about Shingo.
That sounds interesting. I'll buy you a drink, so let me hear it.
Oh, enough already! Both of you, stop it! And this year, I achieved my goal of becoming the top performer in the bank. My dear friends and senpais who have always supported me, and the people I respect and love, they have all helped me. It's thanks to everyone that I'm able to do my best every day. From now on, I'll continue to be grateful and sincerely move towards my dreams. Chiaki Shimada, will you marry me?
Yes.
Thank goodness! The proposal was a great success! The proposal was successful, and the one who is happy is me, Kotaro Matsukiya, 25. Oh gosh, seriously. I was so nervous.
Your hands are so sweaty.
Don't tease me. I'm happy that the two of us can experience more things together from now on.
I'm happy too, Kotaro.
Her name is Chiaki Shimada. I was in the same club as her when I was in college, and I've always been interested in her. When we were job hunting, we happened to be getting interviews at the same companies, so we quickly became closer. After 3 years of dating, we got engaged. Every day has been busy with preparations for marriage, but one day...
What? Working at your sister's company?
Yeah, she asked me to work at her company. My sister started a beauty company and sells cosmetics and skincare products.
What is that? I was relieved because you had managed to get a job at a decent company.
My salary will be a little lower than now, but don't worry, it's only for a while to get some experience. 1 month after this event, I received a shocking word from Chiaki. What? What do you mean you can't get married?
That's exactly what I mean.
Why? We've already started preparing for the wedding.
I'm scared of getting married.
Oh, sorry. Did I make you anxious somehow? Maybe it's because I changed jobs?
No, it's my fault for being weak. I'm sorry.
No matter how much I talked to her, Chiaki would only tell me that she was scared of marriage, and her feelings never changed. In order to respect Chiaki's feelings, I accepted her cancellation of the engagement.
Huh? What is that? That can't be happening.
It must have been my fault. I couldn't support Chiaki even before we got married.
Are you an idiot? Isn't it strange that you're supposed to be the one to support everything in the first place? Should I teach your ex a lesson?
This angry woman is my older sister, Suzu. She is 29. She's the president of a beauty products company. She used to be quite a delinquent, and she used to be the head of a ladies' gang. She's still feared or admired as a charismatic woman locally.
You're such a softie. If you're too nice, the world will only hurt you. You know? By the way, I have to ask, are you receiving proper compensation?
No, I haven't.
Aren't you an idiot? You've given her an engagement ring, right? So get some compensation.
But it's all because of my worthlessness, so I can't do that.
Well then, I get it. I'll put it differently. Even if you're okay with it, I'm not. When I should do the right thing, I will make sure to do it. That's me.
Then my sister explained my circumstances to Chiaki's parents on my behalf. Chiaki's parents were good people, and they agreed to pay compensation, feeling sorry for what their daughter did.
You're terrible, Kotaro! I never expected you to ask for compensation! I guess you don't have the basic decency as a human being. It was the right to break up without getting married. Don't show your face in front of me again!
I'm sure my parents told her later on. I received this message from Chiaki. She was someone I dated for 3 years and even thought about getting married to. What a way to end it. It felt terrible.
Okay, Kotaro, let's go to the beach.
I'm good. I don't feel like it.
What are you talking about? Since you're gonna be the driver, you have no right to veto.
She's still acting like boss of a gang.
Let's go, Kotaro-kun.
Oh, even you, Arimi-san. Don't you think it's too soon to wear a bikini now?
Don't they say an excursion starts before you leave the house?
No, they say it's an excursion until you get home. Meaning, be careful until you get home. This slender beauty is Arimi Tabata, who works as a PR and model for my sister's company. She's 2 years younger than my sister, and although she looks normal now, she has been my sister's right-hand woman since their delinquent days. Arimi has had many fans since then because of how beautiful she is.
Hey, Kotaro-kun. How long are you staying down? A new love is the way to forget your old love. That's right, Kotaro. If you don't mind, should I comfort you? Hey, both of you! I'm the one playing with Kotaro-kun, so don't disturb me.
Whoa, everyone! We're still at home, so please get dressed.
You look so nervous, Kotaro-kun. You're so cute.
I'm sure my sister invited them. They work for my sister.
Well, everyone is gathered, so let's go. Kotaro, get changed to your swim pants right here, right now.
Wait! I'll do that myself! I was pretty depressed, but thanks to them taking me to the beach, my wounds gradually healed. There's no point in dragging the past forever. I'll also find a new love and move forward.
Beer tastes especially good after finishing a big job.
Good work, sis.
Kotaro, you did a great job too. We were able to succeed because you supported me. After all, getting you to work for me was the right decision. Today, everything is on me. Let's drink a lot.
3 months have passed since the engagement was called off. Today, there was a new product launch event. The event was a great success. Everyone at the company is partying to celebrate the success of the event.
Here, Kotaro-kun.
Oh, no, it's okay. I can eat it myself.
Kotaro-kun, you have beer foam on your lips.
Oh, thank you very much.
Arimi, you totally look jealous. Go to Kotaro's side already. Did I look like that? Yeah, totally. Oh, it's from the sponsors of today's event. Sorry, I need to take this. Kotaro-kun, it's a special celebration, so let's drink more.
Whoa, too close!
Ew, isn't that the man whose engagement was broken off because he was poor?
Just when I was flustered, I heard a voice and words that sounded too harsh. When I turned to the direction of the voice, I saw Keigo Ikeda, my classmate from university. Ikeda, it's been a while. It's a coincidence that we meet in a place like this.
Hey, are you having fun surrounded by beautiful women? Despite being poor, you're doing great, huh?
Although Ikeda and I were in the same club at university, he was not liked by those around him due to his sarcastic remarks. We weren't all that close either, so we haven't seen each other since college. Huh? What's with you? And how do you know that my engagement was called off?
You really don't know anything. Well, there are some things in this world that you're happier if you didn't know.
What don't I know?
Wanna know? Wanna know? I think you'll be hurt if you find out. Is that okay?
Ikeda grins and speaks like a jerk that he is. He is annoying as ever.
There's no choice. If you ask me that much, I'll tell you. Do you still think that Chiaki really broke off the engagement because she got scared of marriage?
What? I froze for a moment at the unexpected name that came out of his mouth. What's going on?
What I'm saying is, Chiaki didn't break off the engagement because she got scared of marriage. Chiaki wanted to go out with me. That's why she broke up with you. Chiaki is my girlfriend now.
Huh? Chiaki and Ikeda? It was a shock like lightning. I was speechless.
I accepted the marriage because I was expecting a certain amount of income, but working at his sister's company? So lame. I don't want a poor siscon, is what she said.
Chiaki said something like that?
Well, a man's worth is determined by money. Only if you worked for a major prestigious company like me. I guess it's a bit cruel for you, who can't do anything without your sister.
Ikeda's loud laughter echoes throughout the store.
I mean, it's unacceptable for an uncool guy like you to be surrounded by such beautiful women and drinking. Everyone, actually, I'm having my birthday party now. It's because my friend really wanted to do it. I can call guys from my company if you wish. So why don't you have a drink with me instead of that poor guy?
What the heck are you saying?
After Ikeda said that, Arimi stood up and answered in a clear voice.
Judging from what you said, you are the current boyfriend of Kotaro-kun's ex, right? But you were still inviting us over?
I've had enough of that woman. She's not that good of a woman, but she keeps talking selfishly. I would rather give her back to you, Matsukiya.
Hey, cut the crap, asshole!
Did you just say something?
Keigo?
Gee, why are you here?
Why, you say? I was invited as a surprise guest for your birthday.
Who prepared such an unnecessary surprise?
Ikeda breaks into a cold sweat, but it seems like she wasn't listening to the conversation. Chiaki.
Kotaro, I never expected to meet you in a place like this.
I just heard. You're dating Ikeda?
Huh? Why do you know that? Did Keigo tell you?
Chiaki glared at Ikeda with sharp eyes. Ikeda pretends to be ignorant.
I guess it can't be helped if you already know. Keigo contacted me and we started dating. He works for a major company, and I thought it would be better than a guy who clings onto his sister like you. Sorry, okay?
Chiaki sticks out her tongue. We'd been dating for 3 years, and I never knew this side of Chiaki. It seems that the Chiaki I knew was fake all along. I think it's partly because I was naive, but I also feel a little scared of Chiaki, who managed to hide her true self for 3 years.
Looks like we've got 2 scumbags together. Huh? What? Is that about me? What the heck and who are you anyway? And you are just a bitch clinging onto a man. What right do you have to say anything to Kotaro, huh?
Arimi-san, calm down. Your delinquent self is coming out.
Sorry. Thank you, Kotaro-kun.
Arimi regains her composure, and she takes a deep breath before beginning to speak.
I don't know what the two of you are misunderstanding about, but Kotaro-kun isn't the type who can't do anything without Suzu-san. In fact, you don't understand that it's Suzu-san who needs Kotaro-kun. What? What do you mean? Kotaro-kun is the vice president of our company, you know.
What? Why? Matsukiya, Vice President? Isn't he just a sales rep who was hired through nepotism?
No, he did sales just for a bit to get to know the company. It was decided from the beginning that he would become vice president. She said she needed Kotoro's abilities.
Many of the people currently working on my sister's company have been with her since her delinquent days. My sister thought it would be difficult for them to fit into a regular job at a regular company, so she decided to start her own business. So, everyone here is grateful to my sister. I respect that about her too.
Suzu-san is an amazing person who picked me up when I was lost and set me on the right path. Suzu-san opened up new paths, and it was Kotaro-kun who always paved the new paths. Knowing he could do that, Suzu-san asked him to become the vice president. Well, why didn't you tell me that sooner, Kotaro?
I was thinking of telling you after I took office, but before that, you had to break up with me.
What the heck? Then should have been dating Kotaro. We are also very grateful to have Kotaro-kun. He pays close attention to the details. More than anything else, he is the only person who can give Suzu-san an opinion. It's a big deal. Kotaro is the only one who can handle her. Of course he's the vice president. Just like Suzu-san, I owe Kotaro-kun a debt of gratitude that I will never be able to repay even in my lifetime. If you make fun of our precious vice president anymore, we won't remain silent. Well, if you have the guts to do that, that is. What are you gonna do now, huh?
I was reminded of how cool they are. At the same time, the fact that they became angry for me made me grateful and happy.
Hey, Kotaro.
Hey, Keigo, what are you doing? Oh, Jackie's there too. Keigo, you threw your own birthday party, right? Don't be late. Everyone came because you said it was your treat.
Just as Chiaki was about to say something, we heard a voice calling for Ikeda.
Hey, you're too loud.
What? Just now you said your friends wanted to throw this party and you had no choice, didn't you? You actually threw it yourself. Seriously?
They burst out laughing.
Happy birthday to me.
Ikeda is soulless. It looks like he has become a very memorable birthday. Congratulations, Ikeda.
I'm going on a business trip to Kobe next week. Can you come too?
Wait, I'll check my schedule. Yeah, looks like I can. A few days after the incident, that day, my sister was called by the sponsor and didn't attend a drinking party. She heard the details from Arimi later, and, as expected, she got furious. Recently, her anger has finally calmed down. Yes?
Kotaro-kun, your ex-fiance's here. What should I do?
Huh? Chiaki?
What? That bitch is what? No way, did she come here?
Crap, I said her name out loud. By the way, ever since that day, Sis keeps calling her bitch.
Kotaro? Let her come here. If she has something to say, let's hear it.
Understood. I had no choice but to do as my sister told me to.
Kotaro! Oh, your sister is here too? Huh? It's my company. Is there a reason why I shouldn't be here? Oh, no, it's not like that. I was just surprised. You came here to talk about something, right? Let's hear it.
She's definitely not in the mood to hear the story, though.
I came to apologize. Huh? Apologize? About what? Even though Kotaro-kun had gone to great lengths to express his feelings to me, I called off the engagement. Ha! You say that now? Your parents have already paid the compensation, and it's over now. If that's all there is to talk about, go home. Wait! I want to start over with Kotaro-kun.
What? I couldn't help but raise my voice. However, my sister seems calm.
I knew that would be the case. You're a rotten woman through and through. I can understand why you're angry, but I want to hear Kotaro's feelings. Answer me, Kotaro.
Chiaki appeals to me, her eyes moist. I might have been fooled by that before, but I have no intention of starting over with you in the slightest.
Kotaro, why? After all, you hate me now? I've broken up with Keigo already. Actually, even when I was dating him, I couldn't forget you, Kotaro. I'll spend my life atoning for hurting Kotaro, so please forgive me, please!
No, because I have a girlfriend.
Huh?
Along with Chiaki's goofy voice, my sister's laughter echoes.
Well, well. How could you say such textbook lines that had no emotions whatsoever in them? Anyway, so that's how it is. Sorry. Kotaro already has a wonderful girlfriend named Arumi.
That's right. Actually, after that incident at the izakaya, Arumi expressed her feelings to me with support from those around her. Apparently, I was the only one who didn't know about her feelings. Of course, I accepted her feelings because she truly cared for me.
What? But that's because you thought you couldn't get back together with me, right? You might change your mind again.
No way. I interrupted her words and told her clearly. My feelings will never change. Impossible.
Hey, Kotaro! That's how it is. People like you, who are nothing but a facade, always end up like this sooner or later. Alright? The big difference between you and Arumi is whether or not you can prioritize other people over yourself. If you wanted to be his wife, you should have had the determination to support and help your man. Got that?
My sister yells at her sharply. Chiaki started trembling and looked like she was about to cry.
What should I do from now then? You deal with yourself. Don't show your face in front of us again. Get lost. No.
Later, I heard from another former classmate that Ikeda actually got a job only through nepotism. What's more, he lied to his relative about having suffered harassment at his previous job. It seems that he had no technical people skills whatsoever, so he is currently jobless.
Actually, I've been in love with you ever since you were in college.
What? It's been that long? I'm sorry I didn't notice.
No, it's not you. You just ended up getting engaged while I was being a chicken. Anyway, I can't help but feel happy that we're together like this now. When I had no idea what to do with my life, it was Kotaro-kun who asked Suzu-san to help me. I am grateful for that.
Aribi-san. As for Chiaki, her whereabouts are unknown after she was scolded by my sister. She never appeared in front of us again.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but you too?
Whoa!
There are so many things that need to be done. Can you leave the flirting behind and lend me a hand?
Yes, ma'am!
With pleasure, ma'am.
Life is long. As long as you're alive, there will be both hard and fun times. But if you always care for someone else, there are probably many people who will help you when you're having a hard time. I think whether or not you have a good life depends on that. The best thing in your life is to have someone with whom you can support each other no matter what.